All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You're gonna have a clean fight. You can touch gloves at the time if you wish.
No surprise.
None of that.
At all. TJ shuns the touch. Dominick Cruz, TJ Dillashaw. Emotions running very high. Who will fight emotionally?
Ready.
And who will be the tactician? Here we go! Dillashaw, the champion in the black trunks, the former champ. Dominick Cruz in the white trunks. Going to see a lot of great footwork in this fight.
Yeah, you're going to see more movement in this fight than probably any fight ever. Good kick to the body by TJ, but Dominick took him down. Good inside leg kick by Dominick.
Cruz saying it's such a privilege to be back in the octagon fighting. Biggest bantamweight fight in mixed martial arts history. Nice jab.
Very nice jab. And good movement by Cruz. Look at that. Nowhere to be seen. Could be starting to get a bit desperate. And he's really going after Dominick Cruz here, but not catching him clean.
Well, Joe, unofficially, Dillashaw landing just 28% of the time.
He needs more of that. But he needs to get back to his toes. Light and gentle.
2-5, 2-5 right hook.
Here's another hard. Takedown by Cruz.
Takedown number 3 for the Dominator.
Scramble. Scramble here.
Keep the head, stay on the head.
He's got a hold of the neck. TJ's on top now, though.
And they're back up.
Solid shot. Maybe the side.
Oh, walked right into it. Been looking for the kicks all night, and he landed a big one there.
He tagged him with that one, Mike, and again with the leg kick.
And that was the left.
Good left hand by Dominick.
Oh, nice combination. Landed multiple times. 1 minute remains.
Good combination by TJ. Oh!
They go the distance!
Wow, what a fight.
Cruz!
What a fight.
Dillashaw!
That was an awesome fight. From a technical standpoint.
For the winner, by split decision, and new UFC undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
Dominick Cruz slightly on the underdog tonight, minus 105. Pedro Munhoz slightly favored, minus 115. Cruz in white, Munhoz in black, and we are underway.
One of the things about Dominick Cruz in the footwork that Joe talked about is his ability to move in and out. He's very fast, and it showed in the Casey Kenny fight that even as he's been away for a while, as he's starting to make another run towards trying to become a champion, that speed is still very evident when he's in the octagon.
And interesting, look at Pedro's ankles. He's got them fully taped up, and then he's got wraps over the tape. That could be because he's planning on kicking a lot of calves and shins.
Yes.
And Cruz usually goes for those ankle wraps when allowed. He does not wear them tonight. Perhaps a good sign about how he's feeling.
Pedro just missed with that head kick. I mean, that trimmed the hair off of Dominick Cruz.
Right hand from Cruz gets through. He told us he was looking forward to getting back to fighting a conventional fighter to really let his combinations flow. Oh! Nice body kick from Munhoz after Cruz landed a cracking left hand upstairs.
It's the stance switches of Dominick Cruz. When he enters in one way.
And no one knows what you're doing. I mean, he does stuff that no one does. Like he hops back and puts both of his feet together.
Oh! Massive leg from Munhoz!
Caught him clean.
Oh, another drop from Munhoz! Cruz goes face first to the canvas. Munhoz trying to close it out.
Pedro Munhoz got some serious power.
Dominick's got a Peterson down. Look at him take the Peterson. Now it's going to be on Pedro Munhoz to try to trap that arm. We saw this way back in the beginning of the UFC. One guy had a Peterson. He just started dropping hammer fists from this position.
Gary Goodridge against Paul Herrera.
Yep. And I think that's one of the underrated things about Dominick Cruz is...
Oh my goodness. Dominick Cruz teeing off.
A huge response from the former two-time champ in round 2. Told us he was going to let his combinations flow. That's exactly what he has done. He's thrown almost 100 more strikes than Munhoz.
Munhoz is having a real hard time with the reach advantage as well.
Good point.
And Dominick is keeping him on the very end of those punches, and they're coming 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time. And he doesn't have a chance to reset and counter.
Well, because Cruz is gone.
Yes.
The moment Dom finishes his punches...
He caught him there.
He caught him with a nice right hand, yes.
And that was acknowledged by a deep breath from Cruz. 3.5 minutes to go.
But it's in between that. In between the one right hand that Pedro landed, Dominick will throw 10, 15, 20 different strikes before Pedro lands anything else.
Yeah, and Pedro's hitting a lot of air. Again with the low calf kick by Cruz and the duck. Look at that beautiful footwork.
He sort of works off of a figure-8 mentality. He's got a whole footwork program now online.
Nice knee to the body by Cruz. Pedro's hunting for him. Dom ducked under. Dom looking for the takedown.
And even if Dominick just throws those takedowns out there, just to allow Pedro to realize that there's always something more coming. It's never going to be just what you want it to be in terms of a stand-up fight. It's a big...
Oh, beautiful 1-2.
Pedro Munhoz remarkably fighting a former UFC champion for the 5th time in his last 6 fights.
Solid jab there by Munhoz.
That tells you how special Pedro Munhoz is to stay at the top for that long without being a champion yourself.
Beautiful defensive movement by Cruz to avoid all of those offerings from Munhoz.
It also shows you how crazy stacked this division is.
Yes.
Highlighted by that recent title fight with Corey Sandhagen.
Piotr Jan.
Piotr Jan.
Piotr Jan's an absolute killer, man.
God,
My goodness, he's good.
He's a murderer.
I always thought he was good, but then watching that, I was like, this dude right here is amazing.
He's so good at knowing when to start hitting the gas, too.
He just breaks people down.
Yeah. Oh! Dominick Cruz on fire.
Beautiful sequence from Cruz. Crowd enjoying his handiwork.
And the head movement as well.
You know, all credit to Dominick, the response, man. You know, when you get hurt like he got hurt in the first round, if you're not in tremendous shape, you don't recover and respond in the way that Dominick Cruz has responded over the course of these last 10 minutes.
Round 3, significant strikes. Cruz well ahead. Another miss from Munhoz there.
If you're Pedro Munhoz, you got to start cutting off the octagon and trying to set a trap to get Dominick Cruz against the side of the fence so that he can't move in space. The space is what's the problem for Pedro Munhoz.
It's that, and I think he's got to use the hands to set up kicks as well.
Yes,
he's got to
fake away.
Yeah, fake the hands and use them just to close the distance to set up kicks. Now, as I say that, Dom catches the kick and throws him to the ground. But I think he's bewildered at this point.
Yeah, I think that's a good adjective.
He thought he had him hurt real bad in the first, and he did. But didn't expect that Dom would be teeing off on him in the second and the third.
Right.
But that is the case.
Every time we sit down with Cruz, he talks about his ability to take damage. And in this type of matchup, he knew he was fighting a knockout artist.
Yeah, well, that's why he was so upset when the Cejudo fight was stopped early.
Right.
Oh, Dominick Cruz.
Final seconds of this one. Good stick by Munhoz.
Munhoz is just
But what a champion's response by Dominick Cruz in rounds 2 and 3. The official scorecards coming your way next from Vegas. Stay close.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' cards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Dominick the Dominator!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. You can trust the gloves now if you wish. Let's go.
Dominick Cruz, Uriah Faber. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. The undisputed UFC bantamweight title on the line.
Let's fight.
Here we go! The champion in the black trunks, the challenger in the white trunks.
Keep an eye on Dominick Cruz's left foot. That is the foot that he's got taped up and wrapped up, and that is the foot that he had plantar fasciitis, I believe that's how you say it, the foot injury that he had in the TJ Dillashaw fight. And we were mistaking we were thinking it was punishment from his leg kick that was causing him to limp. But apparently it was a pre-existing injury.
Right away to the ground.
Right away, Uriah looking for that patented guillotine. 2 butterflies by Uriah. Using the butterfly guard. He's going to try to elevate Dominick to try to get up out of this. And Dominick clasping his hands together behind Uriah's back to try to prevent that and maintain a stable base.
Both men so well-rounded, so experienced, so talented. And that's why we have them fighting again tonight for a belt.
And Dominick stepped over one side to set up a step over on the other side. He's very, very tricky in that way, but he's got to look out for his arm, and Uriah spins him around.
A battle right here in front of us, Joe. Dom leaning on him.
Yeah, Dominick holding on to him here. So far getting the better of the scrambles. Looks like Uriah's pants are falling down. I don't know if Herb Dean has recognized it, but is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
Down they go.
His pants are barely hanging on, and he's holding on to the neck. That could restrict his movement, Mike, and keep his hips from separating.
There you go. Herb sees it.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Okay. How does one prepare for a guy who moves?
Oh! Big left hand! Cruz rocked him. Can he finish him?
He stunned him with that left. Uriah's still on shaky legs. Uriah on the retreat.
Hey, 1-2, pull 2. Don Miguel's 1-2, pull 2.
See if he throws that. 1-2,
Pull him
pull
towards
2.
you.
Keep going, keep moving.
477 days between Mizugaki and Dillashaw. And again he hurts him. Looking for the finish right here. A normal period between his victory back in January against Dillashaw and tonight's fight here on June 4th.
Beautiful combination by Dominick Cruz.
Cruz looking for a finish here.
Kick.
Not dancing there. Punching and kicking.
Uriah with the right hand.
Yep. He's got to jump on that after he connects, doesn't he, partner?
I would say that's probably a good idea, but it's not like Dominick was there to be hit.
Yeah, exactly.
And he doesn't want to get countered either. Good uppercut on the break by Cruz.
Little Superman punch.
And
And it's Cruz with a takedown.
Nice. Beautiful step over into side control.
Cruz wants the finish, Joe.
And Uriah with an excellent scramble. Tries to bring it back to half guard. He He gets half guard. Cruz still on him. His pants are falling down again. Now real bad.
1 minute, now less.
Herb Dean had a good look at the pants. I mean, fix those pants, son. You almost got a free show.
"30 seconds.
I mean, what can Uriah Faber do at this point, other than just go kamikaze and risk getting knocked out?
The result would be the same as it's going to be on the scorecards. They're going to go the distance. That was difficult for them to do.
It was difficult for them to half hug.
Exactly.
Even after 5 rounds of war, it was reluctant on Cruz's part. He's probably thinking, you know what, I might fight this dude again. Can't be making friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-45, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
Here we go! Dominick Cruz in the red trunks. Mizugaki in the black trunks. Cruz's footwork, some of the most magical in MMA today.
Well, that's why it was so devastating that he had 2 significant knee injuries that required surgery. 1 surgery for an ACL, blew it out.
Yeah.
In
And
the
his
rehab.
body rejected it, and they had to do another surgery.
Well, that's a funny thing that whoa, he tagged him. They say rejected. No one knows what exactly is going on inside the knee until it's hurt.
Right.
More likely, he was training.
Nice shot.
He was training while it was rehabilitating.
Right. Oh!
Nice takedown.
Big
Beautiful.
time. He's got the back. All over Mizugaki here
Nasty.
early. Trying to
Nasty
finish it
left
right
hands.
now. Wow, that's close. Oh, he hit him again.
Dominick Cruz is all over him. He's out. He's out.
It's
He's
all
out.
over. It is all over. Dominick Cruz is back.
Welcome back, Dominick Cruz, in spectacular fashion.
How good was that?
That looked like a world champion to me. And look at him standing there, taking it all in, taking a big deep breath and realizing that he did it. A long odyssey, 3 years almost outside of the octagon.
1,092 days.
Incredible. I mean, just some of the worst bad luck ever. But just what a spectacular return.
I think they call that a statement.
Right hand to a takedown, beautiful takedown. And as Mizugaki scrambles to get to his feet, Dominick Cruz unloads on him. Had him badly hurt and never let up. Kept his foot on the gas, and Mizugaki face plants eventually. Just over and over again. Cruz lands right hands to the face of Mizugaki. This could have been stopped several punches earlier, actually. Beautiful performance by the former champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the very first round. Declared the winner by TKO, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
Probably the best 61 seconds of his life.
Right, gentlemen, this will be a clean and fair fight. You need to obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Now hook them up.
This is the co-main event, the bantamweight division. Joseph Benavidez taking on Dominick Cruz. We are scheduled for 3 rounds here in Las Vegas.
right, gentlemen. Now bring it on, come on.
Both men extremely active early on. Frank, we can expect that for the next 3 rounds.
If this fight turned out being a boring fight, I would be blown away. Neither one of these individuals, I think, is even capable of fighting in anything but an extremely exciting, fast-paced fight. It's interesting to see how Benavidez is going to deal with the reach advantage that Dominick Cruz has, and how Dominick Cruz is going to deal with the unorthodox striking of Joseph Benavidez.
Oh! Wow! Dominick Cruz took him to the mat, but did not seem to pounce. Just kind of.
Well, it was kind of difficult there because Joseph Benavidez, even though he did get, got taken down there with the shot.
Up fast.
He pivoted across his shoulders, completely did a 360, and came up to his feet. He's a very hard individual to really get a beat on. He does things again when you're watching. You would say that's not conventional. You wouldn't do that maneuver. That's not the proper way. But he does it and does it very effectively. He switches stances mid-strikes, which a lot of gyms tell you, no, that's not the right way to do it. But he's a top
Look at
level
the flurry
fighter
that Benavidez brings.
You can't ever say this guy's doing anything wrong. It's hard to argue against it. He went to the guillotine attempt there, gave Dominick Cruz an easy top position.
And an interesting twist of fate, as you pointed out, Dominick Cruz dropping down from the featherweight division, the 145s, to fight in the 135s here in the bantamweights. His one loss came by way of Uriah Faber when he was fighting in the featherweight division, and Joseph Benavidez trains with Uriah Faber. So I'm sure Benavidez is well scouted on what Dominick Cruz can do.
Nice
Look at that.
guillotine.
Does he have a good enough grip in there? Cruz recognizing it.
Well, the good thing about that, even though the guillotine itself might not have finished Dominick Cruz, that got him off his back.
You gotta love the pace that the bantamweights bring here in the WEC.
I've always been a big fan of Dominick Cruz's footwork here. I really enjoy watching how he uses his, switch stepping back and forth to evade and be very elusive. He comes back, and not only is he able to avoid you, but he's very dangerous on the counter back on the angles.
Benavidez connects on a short left.
Ooh, nice knee. Right after, though, he caught a good hook punch from Benavidez. And there's the reach. You saw that.
Yeah.
Joseph Benavidez felt he was safe at that distance. And Dominick Cruz used his superior reach to fire a nice straight right hand. Not a real hard shot, but a nice snapping contact. Nice
Dominick Cruz is a great boxer. I mean, he has great boxing ability.
Both these guys' hands are extremely fast. The only disadvantage that really Joseph Benavidez has is just the physical one of the height. And not that it's necessarily a disadvantage, it's an obstacle. There's different pros and cons to everything. Obviously, in a wrestling match, a lower center of gravity is helpful. Wow. Again, the takedowns, I thought Dominick Cruz would have a much more difficult time taking down Joseph Benavidez. He's obviously not holding him down, but just the takedown itself, actually, that impresses me.
Well, you'd have to give the wrestling nod to Joseph Benavidez as a state wrestling champion. Dominick Cruz more of the boxer, but very good conditioning by both men.
Wow.
Look at this.
That was using his height. They had a great body lock. Look how hard those, Joseph Benavidez
he gave him his back.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be in that position now.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Look at this.
What a scramble. He did, like you said, you're not supposed to give up your back, but right there, he was getting mounted, he gave up his back, and he used it to get out of that position, and now he has Dominick Cruz pushed up against the cage.
You made a good point, Frank, earlier about even if that guillotine doesn't work for Benavidez, Cruz's head is down, and Benavidez recognizes to bring a knee up. Just lets him know that it's either going to be the guillotine or a knee, so get ready.
And also, again, from the bottom, you guillotine somebody or you attack from the bottom, Dominick Cruz has to back out of that attack, and so he gives up the top position. Though I think that Joseph Benavidez, he caught him with a hook though there.
Benavidez now with a single, trying to do something with Dominick Cruz, trying to neutralize that reach and height advantage.
I think he's holding on the leg there. He might have got caught. I mean, it was hard to tell from this angle.
Right.
But after that back knuckle, the spinning back knuckle looked like Dominick Cruz faded back and caught him with a hook shot as he was coming forward with the knee. I'd have to see it on a replay. His back was to me, but I swear I saw him get caught with a right hook. And that might be why he held on to that single, not so much to get a takedown, but to get a breather. Joseph Benavidez is doing an excellent job of being the shorter opponent, but using his superior speed to close the gap, the hand combination.
But that reach of Dominick Cruz has been really almost neutralizing Benavidez's attack. I mean,
when he uses it, when he fires off that straight right hand, it does work for him. It's just that he's, as you can see, he's not even using really his left jab that much.
All right, Frank, coming up on 90 seconds to go in this, the third and final round of this bout. What does Joseph Benavidez need to do to get this victory?
Right now it's such a close fight.
Right.
You got to think, okay, well, the takedowns are the only thing that really it's 1-0 on right now in this round. He's active. Both guys are coming forward. He either needs to land something, both guys, to be honest, need to land something that really helps steal the round for them. And
wow, what an exchange.
Or get another takedown.
I'll tell you what, matchmaker Sean Shelby has done a great job of putting these two guys inside the cage.
Well, this fight was destined for phenomenal, just an unbelievable fight. There we go. He got knee tap to a takedown, but spun through with almost like a, an arm circle throw and got to his knees.
Under a minute to go here in the third and final round of this bantamweight bout. What a tremendous performance. This one, Frank, is going to be tough to call.
Yeah, I'm not going to be upset with whoever wins the fight, to be honest with you. It's so close.
I will tell you this, so I am leaning towards Dominick Cruz.
I think
because of the takedowns.
Because of the takedowns and some of the shots he landed, like that.
Oh, beautiful.
See, yeah, I think Dominick Cruz ended up. Oh, definitely.
Look at that flurry.
That just really helped sell the case for him. He hasn't been on his back one time. He needs to sink the hooks, finish the fight in a superior position.
Under 20 seconds to go, and he's taking Joseph Benavidez's back.
Joseph Benavidez needs to start scrambling like crazy. Look how hard he is to get a hold of, though. I mean, Dominick Cruz, flattening him out. This is what it takes to get a title shot right here.
And the fans in Vegas appreciate the battle we just saw in the bantamweight division.
That's
Dominick Cruz and Joseph Benavidez putting on a show. We will get the official decision when we return.
And now, fight fans, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Give it up one more time for 2 of the most exciting bantamweights in the world. And here are your judges' scoring totals. Judge Glenn Trowbridge scores the bout 30-27. Judge Sal Diamato and Lester Griffin have it 29-28. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. Dominick Cruz!
All right, gentlemen, now bring it on, come on!
Here we go! Dark trunks for Faber, white trunks for Cruz, who connects on his first punch. So elusive, so unorthodox. Hands low.
His movement is outstanding. It's one of the best aspects of his game. His ability to switch left to right, back and forth. And he connects again with a punch. Faber's got double underhooks.
Trying to take him down.
He spins around behind him. He's got his back.
Is he going to get the takedown here? Cruz trying to fight it off. Faber trying to take him down to the ground and beat him up.
Great takedown defense by Dominick Cruz, but he caught a punch.
Yep, nice left on the way out by Uriah Faber. Leg kick. Almost got caught again. Faber said he feels so much faster at 135. Frenetic pace at the start of this fight. Looking for the switch kick. So hard to hit Cruz. Scott Jorgensen connected on only 20% of his strikes. And the last fight in the WEC where Cruz won defended his WEC bantamweight title, eventually turning it into the UFC belt.
You look at how he moves, he's just so unorthodox, and he finishes with that leg kick. His balance, his footwork, is just really exceptional.
Nice jab, and another kick.
Well, he whips that leg kick in.
Oh, that got rocked! Right back up, though. Good punch by Faber. Faber looking for the head kick. Scheduled for five-minute rounds. In the 5th round of their fight, big right hand by Faber, though.
Faber timed that correctly.
Faber again tried to throw the overhand right.
Nice leg kick.
Keep that pressure, Dom. Keep walking him back. Keep walking him back. Give me 2, pivot in 2.
Under 3 on the clock here in round 2. Cruz switches from southpaw back to lead left hand so often.
He switches from punches to kicks so well. Faking kicks and landing punches. Nice straight jab.
Faber trying to hold on. And he gets it.
And he gets it, he's got his back.
Cruz spins to top position. What a scramble.
But look at this, Uriah's back up.
And again, Uriah connects on the way out. Every single time. That time it was the right hand.
Well, that's his best opportunity when he knows Dominick's going to be in front of him.
Yep.
It's just so hard to find.
Inside leg kick by Faber. Nice right hand. Oh, he rocked him. Cruz comes right back, though. Got just out of the way on the exit that time. Big right hand by Faber. Cruz trying to get out of the way of that combination. They both connect. Uppercut by Dominick Cruz. Lead left hook by Faber to the body. A lot of Uriah Faber fans in attendance tonight. Stuffed again.
Good uppercut, the left hook by Uriah there.
Over 3 minutes on the clock here. 4th round. Nice knee.
If I had to guess, I think Dominick is landing more. I think he's moving more effectively.
He's had a couple of very important takedowns.
And I think if you looked at the overall numbers, I believe he's landed more shots.
Under 1 minute remains in this championship fight. To the body. On the attack. Got him again. And again.
And a knee to the head on the way up. Dominick Cruz is really trying to take this home.
Years ago, Cruz was looking for soccer practice. He found the wrestling coach, or might I say the wrestling coach found him. He and Faber both started wrestling very young in life. 15 seconds! 10 seconds! Our main event has gone the distance!
What a great fight. And there's a takedown by Dominick. Briefly held Uriah to the ground. And there's another takedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Sal D'Amato scores the contest 50-45. Patricia Morse-Jarman scores it 49-46. And Glenn Trowbridge scores the contest 48-47 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick Cruz.
Winner by unanimous decision. Lloyd Irvin gives him his blue belt.